Hey everybody, happy 2020. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vernisha Williams, and today I'm going to be giving you guys 15 tips for new entrepreneurs in 2020. And if you have not already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified for my next videos. All right, guys, look, we made it. It is 2020, officially a new year, and it's the perfect opportunity to develop some better habits or continue your good habits and get started in the new year right by starting your business. So if you see me looking down, I'm really sorry about that, but I have notes because I can't remember everything in my head because I'm still human. So let's just get right into it, because 15, I'm going to try not to make this a huge video. Number one is create a to-do list. Okay, I used to be like everybody else and try to remember everything in my head and think that I was superwoman and I didn't need help and I didn't need assistance. Look, writing things down will absolutely change your life. Why? Because you're able to see exactly what it is that you want to complete in a day, what it is that you actually need to complete in a day, and the reality of where you're spending your time. When you look at your time and how much you're spending, you'll actually see how much time in the day you're wasting, whether it be on Facebook, social media, whether it be your favorite TV shows, and it'll kind of help you stay accountable so you can better prioritize your time. Number two, I love, I do this every single day. I love Audible. If you do not know what Audible is a website or a platform that you can download where basically it reads your books to you. So I don't know about you guys, but I just don't have a lot of time to flip through pages and read books page by page. Although I love to do it, I just don't have the time. Audible is great because you can purchase your books through the website or through the company and then literally have somebody read to you, which sounds kind of weird. I was almost against it at first until I tried it and realized how game-changing it was. So since I spend a big amount of time driving on the road going from client to client, because I am a traveling notary, one of my jobs, I am a traveling notary, I get to upload it to my Bluetooth in my car, get to go, and I could finish literally a book a day. It's so great, it's so revolutionary, and it's so much time saving. Normally, I use my Audible for self-help books, business books, entrepreneur books that are going to make me better as a person or as a businesswoman, but they also have books that you can read for pleasure as well. Nonfiction, fiction, autobiographies, romance, horror, whatever you can think of, Audible has it. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. They do have a 30-day free trial where you're not charged anything as long as you cancel within the 30 days. After the 30 days, it is $14.99 a month, and I don't know if that's doable for you guys, but I personally think it's worth the investment because I am constantly growing. I am constantly learning new skills. I am constantly being better as an entrepreneur. Number three, try to hang out with people who you admire or people who are in a position where you want to be someday. And the reason behind this is really simple. When you're motivated, you're more likely to do better. Period. Number four, kind of to piggyback off number three, but number four is meetup.com. Now, meetup.com is a place where you can meet like-minded people, whether it be for business or personal purposes. Okay. So I have met so many people from going through meetups in the notary industry. I have met so many people going to meetups in the real estate industry. And I've even gone to some personal meetups for beauty, hair, makeup, and things like that. If you already are not in a network that's rich in what you want to do in the industry that you're in, I highly recommend meetup.com. You can Google it, it'll pop straight up. You can explore whatever you're passionate about, whatever business you're starting. That is an amazing place to start. Meetup. Number 5 is to try the 4 a.m. challenge. Okay, I know that sounds a little scary, but just hear me out. The 4 a.m. challenge is where for 30 days straight, including the weekends and including holidays, if this month happened to have a holiday, you wake up at 4 a.m. every single day and start your day. That's it. There's no special rules. There's no regulations. There's no what you can and can't do. The only thing is that you have to wake up and be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, why would anybody ever do this? For a couple reasons. One, it's discipline. It's setting your mind to do something and you're actually doing it no matter what the excuse is, no matter how you feel. And two, it's giving you a couple extra hours in the day. So say you normally wake up at 7, at the 4 a.m. challenge, you'll now have 3 extra hours to do what you want. Like, what could you accomplish in 3 more hours? Whether it just be, hey, I just need some me time, whether it be now I have an opportunity to clean my house, whether it be now I have an opportunity to plan my day, whatever it is, enjoy this extra time. Pro tip. Number 6. Okay, so I know some of y'all are not going to do the 4 a.m. challenge, and that's absolutely fine. But number 6 is, at the very least, start waking up 1 hour earlier than usual. So if your normal wake up time is 6 a.m., then you wake up at 5 a.m. If your normal wake up time is at 8 a.m., then you wake up at 7 a.m. Same rules still apply. It's still discipline. It still gives you an extra hour in a day, and it still helps you stay on track and stay on schedule so that you don't feel like you're rushing all the time. And number 7 also accompanies those couple, and it is, please go to sleep on time. A lot of times we hear gurus and we hear really popular people and successful people, and they say you sacrifice no matter what, any means necessary, you sacrifice. And although I do agree that to a certain extent you do need to sacrifice, almost just as important as the work that you put in your business is getting rest. The average person literally cannot survive on less than 5 hours of sleep a night per average. So if you're pulling an all-nighter once a year or once every couple months or whatever, that's okay. But just don't try to survive on 2 hours of sleep a night for years. You will break down. You will start having ailments. You will start not being as productive as you could be. And it will all over just be a disaster. So be mindful of the amount of sleep you're getting. Be mindful of the amount of rest you're getting. Entrepreneurship is so beautiful and it's so enriching. But if you don't take care of yourself, it can also be harmful. So just be mindful of yourself, your body, and your mind. And number 8 is just change your scenery. If you're like myself and I have a home office, before I became an entrepreneur, I just knew that having a home office was going to be the best thing for me. I was so excited to have a home office. I got to work at home. I got to work in my pajamas. Like, who wouldn't want to do that, right? The issue with that is when you eat, the same place that you sleep, the same place that you work, the same place that you have conference calls, the same place that you have meetings, the same place that you relax and enjoy your entertainment, the same place that you have friends over, that freedom that it was supposed to feel like all of a sudden starts feeling like a prison. And when that happens, productivity collapses. So the best thing that you can do is every once in a while, you don't have to completely give up on your home office, but every once in a while, try to make it a point to leave the house, change your scenery. Whether it be working at Starbucks for a few hours or Pete's, whether it be going to your local library, whether it be going to the park. You know what? I kind of feel like that's a whole nother video, so keep a watch out for that one because we'll go into a little bit more detail on that. Number 9 and 10, I'm going to put together because this is also coming from a little lecturing place. Please make sure you 9, drink your water, and 10, eat healthy. Again, entrepreneurship is great. Business is great, but if you do not take care of yourself, if you do not take care of your temple, if you do not take care of your mind, if you do not take care of your body, you will collapse and your business will collapse. If you're the, whatever you call yourself, the president, the CEO, the owner, the founder, and all of a sudden you're on bed rest, who's going to run your business, especially if you're a startup, especially if you're a new business. It is so important. And then we can also get into some scientific facts like, your body's made up of 70% water, and a human body can only last certain days being malnutrition, things like that. So I'm not going to lecture you guys too much about it, but it's super, super important to drink your water. If you need some tips on how to drink water, because I've actually ran across quite a few people who say that they hate drinking water, try these tips, okay? When you first wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is grab a bottle of water or tap water if that's your thing too, and just chug it. Let that be the very first thing that you do. Wake up, pray, meditate, thank God, grab your water, drink it, start your day. You're welcome. Number 11 is sometimes we forget in this whole business journey to reward ourselves. Now, that's not to say that every day should be, got out of bed today, let's eat a whole pizza. No, the idea is to get healthy ways to celebrate. So if you worked 1 week diligently and you reached all your goals, figure out a way to reward yourself. Absolutely. It could be food. It could be, you take yourself out. Could be a girl's night out or a guy's night out. It could also be maybe you go to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe you get to binge watch one of your favorite shows on, YouTube, or one of your favorite shows on Netflix. But figure out what your healthy reward system is and make sure that you're rewarding yourself. Number 12. At least I think it's number 12. Sorry, don't judge me if I'm completely off on my numbers. But number 12, I think, is discover a new hobby or something that you're passionate about. It's so important as a business owner or as a aspiring entrepreneur to keep your creative juices flowing. Sometimes if we do what we've always done, or we just do what we're used to, then we get stuck in these weird cycles where we don't really grow, we don't really develop, we get complacent, we just get stuck, and then we wonder, why aren't we growing? Why aren't we developing? Why aren't we getting better? Sometimes it's because our mind needs to expand, our mind needs to learn something new, our mind just needs a little bit of freedom. Number 13 is one of my favorites. So every month, please make sure you take 1 day for a self-care, self-reflection day. Now, self-care can be anything that you want. For me, it's just a lazy day, a day that I get to watch Criminal Minds or ID Channel or whatever I want to watch. I eat some pizza and I just have a day by myself, completely disconnected from the world. Sometimes that's just what I need, and that's just what it is. To other people, it could be a day where they get their nails done. It could be a day where you get a massage. It could be a day where you hang out with your friends. Just 1 day, you're doing something that you want to do, regardless to how other people feel about it, what other people may want to do, and that's your selfish day. Enjoy it. Number 14 is, it's so important, guys, that you change your mindset for the better. Your mindset is so important because how is anybody going to believe in you if you don't? Even the Bible says it. Your tongue has the power of life and death. It is so important that you believe in yourself, you believe in your brand, you believe in your business, so that that energy can move forward, so that that affirmation can move forward, and the right clients and the right people and the right business partners can be attracted to that. Dark attracts dark, light attracts light. You have to be the light in your business. You have to be the leader. And I know that's a lot of responsibility, but it's the truth. So every single day, start by practicing self-affirmations. I am good enough. I will succeed. I am successful. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am worthy. Do that every single day. We should also make this a challenge, every single day for 30 days, and then let me know how you do it. I'm going to do it too, and I'm going to let you know what happens. And finally, number 15. Number 15 is something that I have newly started practicing, and it has single-handedly been, I don't want to say the biggest push, positive push in my business, but it has been a really good step for me in my business. I have started praying so much for my business. I have started manifesting so much for my business. I have started just connecting with God on a higher level, connecting with my higher self, and realizing my inner strength in that process. There is so much information in that, but kind of to wrap things up for number 15, I will say that you are so much stronger than you think. Your mind is so much stronger than you think. You have so much more power than you know. And once you figure out a way to tap into that, once you figure out a way to believe that, then your business and your life will absolutely change for the better. So I am so happy that you guys made it all the way to the end, and I hope you found value in those 15 tips for new entrepreneurs in 2020. These are definitely all things that I am actively practicing. I hope that you guys enjoyed them. Let me know if you enjoyed them, if you liked them, if you didn't like them, if you practice anything that I have not put in this list. Wow, that was kind of weird. Got a little tongue-tied, sorry. But thank you guys for checking in. If you have not already, please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.